Hi. I'm going to explain how our panels are constructed. First of all, we use a 20 mil clear vinyl plastic. It's what you see in restaurants. If you've ever been to a restaurant, they have outdoor seating during the wintertime. We're using 20 mil clear vinyl the way they are. Our clear vinyl is 6 foot tall, much taller than the industry standard. Everyone else is using 54-inch goods. We found a way to make 72-inch goods, so we have much taller windows. The height differential, if your curtain is taller than 6 feet, we have to make the height differential with this canvas material. We use a Weathermax material. It's really nice, waterproof. What we don't use, like some other folks use, is a vinyl apron. It just looks a little too industrial for a home, and it just doesn't look as nice. This is actually 3 times more expensive for us, but we want the best possible quality for you. Clear vinyl has what's called a cold crack test. So if you get clear vinyl down to minus 15 degrees, it becomes very brittle. And if you fold it in half like a taco, it'll crack. If you happen to have temperatures below minus 15, just run a space heater at the lowest possible temperature. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to crack at that temperature. Remember, it has to do 2 things. It has to fold and be that cold. So that brings in a very important feature that we have. We have a polypropylene webbing that goes all the way around the perimeter of the panel. All the fasteners go in this polypropylene webbing. So under cold temperatures, this is what flexes if there happens to be a breeze, so that it keeps us protected. If you'll notice, everything is double stitched. In fact, most things are quadruple stitched. We make 2 passes of double stitching, and we even stagger those passes so that they don't risk perforating the plastic beneath it. What you don't see beneath this panel is we've also reinforced the plastic around all the edges before we've even started sewing. We put a loop-sided Velcro tape that bonds to the vinyl, and that way it won't perforate a seam. Doesn't matter in the first year, probably not the second year, but if it's not done right, these things will blow out on you in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th year. We don't want that to happen. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the fasteners that we use to hang these. The fasteners are very simple. What we want to try to do is be as least intrusive to your porch as absolutely possible. We don't have cranks, we don't have welting tape. That's all an eyesore when these things come down. So we want the simplest fastening method. And by the way, we also make insect curtains, and we've made them interchangeable with the exact same fasteners. So there's primarily 3 fasteners that we use. Velcro along the top. The Velcro is a very good hold in the middle, surprisingly good hold. Where it's weak is on the ends. It'll dog ear and then it'll fall. So the corners need a little extra help. So in all 4 corners we place grommets. And very simply, we have an L-shaped screw. Goes through the grommet. It is pointed up when the curtains are hanging. When you want to remove the curtains, just roll them down. The whole curtain will roll over. Very simple. There are those boat turn, twist things. They won't work with the fabric that we use because our fabric's so thick. And also, those are more likely to fail than these are. Sometimes simpler is better. In between the grommets, you can also give it a little help with a marine snap. The tool to put on a marine snap is this $130 tool. Now we recognize that you're probably only going to use this once in your life, so we've made it 100% refundable. Just, you give us $130, we send you the tool. When you're finished, and we don't care when, it could be in 2 months or 2 years, we don't care. Send us back the tool, we'll refund you the full $130. Let me just show you how this tool works. We're going to place a female snap, and there's a socket and a button. I've already done some earlier, but I'll do it again here. Very easy to use. It just crunches through all the material. It's got a little adjustment knob here. So that's one tool you'll need. The female snaps go on to the panel itself, and these are hard action snaps. The male snaps, we have a few varieties here. Mostly folks are going into wood, so we have wood screws. Sometimes they're going into stucco and there's a lot of foam, so we got to go real deep. Sometimes it's a sheet metal. We have a self-tapping drill head there. Sometimes people are trying to attach to vinyl or aluminum. You don't want to drill into vinyl, you don't want to drill into aluminum, it'll compromise your water seal. So we have these adhesive snaps and they work really, really well. We have 3 colors. We have white, black, and this is actually clear. There's a red backing on it, but once you peel and stick, it's clear. And all the snaps are hard action snaps. There's an extra little ring in there to give it a little extra juju. And so snap goes on here. So it's a little bit of a challenge to put them on and off, but you don't want them coming off too easily. The L screws helps to have some wrenches to twist them, otherwise a little hard on the hands. That's the second tool you'll need. The screw studs are on a Phillips head drive, so all you're going to need is a drill. So if you can handle a drill, a wrench, that snap tool, and a ladder, maybe a glass of wine when you're done, you're in business. Okay. Oh, one last thing. This is a tension belt. It's stretched between 2 D-rings. Got a couple D-rings here. D-rings, it's not even attached to the curtain panel itself. It's just attached between 2 fixed points. So it's a tension belt. It's got a little tension thing on here. And it essentially just acts as a rib so that when the wind blows, it blows into the curtain. These are very important for the corners where the curtain turns a corner, but they can go anywhere. They can go in the middle of a curtain. So if you have a lot of wind, these really, really help. And oddly enough, they really help to keep the bottom down too. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit, I want to come back to this clear vinyl and talk about another temperature constraint. Folks generally put these up when the leaves start to fall so that the leaves don't blow onto the porch and stain the porch. They'll leave them up until after pollen season. These are great for catching pollen. And then after pollen season's over, take them down. Do not leave these up during the summer. They're not doing you any good. They don't look all that nice rolled up for a whole summer. Best just to take them down. But you have to store them in a temperature controlled space. Just a cool, dry space. It has to be below 80 degrees because clear vinyl in hot temperatures will shrink. Okay, so do not store these in your attic. An attic can get up to 130 degrees and a garage can get up to 100 degrees. So store these in a cool, dry place. They won't shrink and you'll be fine. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Very, very easy to self-install product. And one of the reasons why we made these fasteners so simple and have you install it is so that you can control the process. You can place snaps exactly where they go. At times we placed snaps for customers and the customers call back and said, God, if you'd only put it an inch lower, it would have been perfect. But I had a piece of trim there. So this gives you just complete control. Hang on to the tool for a while. If the curtain's not performing right, or it feels like it's a little bit unstable, place more snaps. If you need another belt, just call us. We'll get you another belt, right? And don't worry, we'll take care of you. Anyway, thanks for your time.